I recently put out a video where I built an elephant habitat in 5 different zoo games, and that got me to install Zoo Tycoon 2. Now, of course, when I played Zoo Tycoon 2 as a kid, I would always look for the coolest mods out there, and one of my dreams was to actually port the hit game Endless Ocean's Fish into Zoo Tycoon 2. Unfortunately, I never got that far as a kid, but my good friend Buffzoo actually just put out a pack which imports every single fish from Endless Ocean 2 into Zoo Tycoon 2, so I figured why not check it out. I think we've all played on this map before, Coastal Zoo Jr., so let's pop right back in here and check out these wonderful animals Buffzoo has added. And yes, I am playing with a whole bunch of mods installed. I would show you guys kind of like, you know, the peak vanilla experience with mods, but I have all my stuff like Radical Remake, a whole bunch of other cool mods installed, so let's check it out. I always loved this map. It was so fun kind of just to like play in here, plop down some animals and pop out, and that's exactly what we're gonna do today. So one of the cool things about Zoo Tycoon 2 is that you can actually filter by content pack. So if we pop down here to Endless Ocean, we can start to see all of the fish in here. However, what I think I want to do this time is check out all of them by biome. Now, one of my favorite things about Endless Ocean was the fact that you could actually scuba dive in like wetlands in like South America. I always thought that was so cool. So let's pop down a few of these guys in here. I forgot how easy it is just to be able to plop down animals in this game. I feel like we took it for granted. Oh, but look at all these guys. Zoo Tycoon 2 modding has come such a long way, because I don't think animals used to do this back in the day, where like you would just have catfish kind of like sitting at the bottom of the ocean. I think these might be new animations, which I think is super awesome. But yeah, in all honesty, I feel like all the Endless Ocean models for this game work extremely well in Zoo Tycoon. I mean, like, looking at all these guys, you would think that these guys came right from, like, Blue Fang. I think it looks so cool. And of course, there's a whole bunch of different, like, you know, bigger mammals, too, that Buffzoo brought in. We have the Amazonian manatee, which is super awesome. These guys are so cool. The easiest way to identify Amazonian manatees is by, like, their white patch on their belly. Hopefully soon I could actually make one for Planet Zoo. But for the time being, I'm more than happy just to check this guy out in here. But yeah, there's a whole lot of really cool animals in this pack. One of my favorites is this paradoxial frog. So essentially, they're called the paradoxial frog because they start off as huge tadpoles. I mean, you guys are seeing these guys compared to like all the other fish. They are big boys. But what's so interesting about them is that when they grow up, they become tiny frogs, which is so weird. And of course, there's a whole bunch of other fish in there too. Oh, I forgot, the Amazon river dolphin. These guys are super beautiful. Yeah, I always love the texture on the Endless Ocean one. I really always love like the pink and purple. It looks so cool, and it's so cool that I can actually swim like a real dolphin in here. I know Planet Zoo mods for aquatic animals aren't really the best, but it's always so refreshing to see what they can actually look like on a real rig. You know, I love Radical Remake for changing like all the names to be a lot more accurate. However, I hate them for changing them to be a lot more accurate because now I can't tell them apart. But at least in here we get a whole bunch of different dolphins. That's always like the coolest thing in here. So we have like Pacific white-sided dolphins, we have the Commersons, we have the commons, we have a bottlenose somewhere. Which honestly is a good mix in between like the Radical Remake hyper-realistic version and the Blue Fang's kind of like playful, kind of not accurate, very childish version. And of course, Buffzoo also brought in whales, which function like a whole lot better than the original Zoo Tycoon whale mods, because he actually was able to do like custom animations and make them move a lot slower, which is just so incredible to see. In fact, I think this might be one of the biggest Zoo Tycoon packs out there. I gotta double check on that, but there's hundreds of animals in here. It's insane. But yeah, in case if you guys ever wanted golden trevally for some reason, they're in here. Endless Ocean really didn't skimp out on your weird animals. We have to make a reef tank. Come on, we gotta find the tropical coast. And yeah, tropical coast is just another name for the reef biome. Oh, this is so cool. The epaulet shark. He actually showed me something cool with this. So apparently epaulet sharks can walk on land, which is like so weird to me, but they kind of like have this little floppy animation. Look at them go. But yeah, this is honestly where the whole pack shines because you have so many different fish in here. Also, there's just something so satisfying about, like, the way that Zoo Tycoon mods were always separated out. Because you have, like, all the rays together, you have, like, all the parrotfish together. I think it's something to do with, like, their coding parameters, I think. Right, I'm putting so many fish in here. I'm terrified of what it's gonna look inside. Right, can we also talk about how awful of a habitat this is? Like, it doesn't show you anything. So that's why we're gonna pop in here. Look at this. Oh my gosh, this is like all my childhood dreams come true. Just seeing like all the fish swimming and schooling together, that is awesome right there. I wish there were just a little bit better mechanics for that kind of stuff, but even this is incredible. They kind of like all stay with their respective groups. That's so cool. I put in some weird guys in here. This is one of my favorites, the bowhead guitarfish. Oh, so freaking cool. The zebra shark looks awesome too. Oh, he's so gorgeous. Gotta say, I don't think this one is from Endless Ocean, but he's a little bit wonky. Oh well. Right, what else do we have? Ooh, Benthic. Is it Benthic or Bentic? I really don't know. Right, but let's pop in here. We got all the weird guys in here. All the animals are like found that deep are always so weird looking. It makes me so happy. I wish I could be them. Yeah, it's so crazy how like there's 3 base game benthic animals and then Endless Ocean pops in and it's like, yeah, we have all of them. Oh, look at the giant squid though. He's so cool. What always puzzled me is why the whale shark was benthic, because like they're not. Oh well. Oh, but look at this. Coelacanths galore. We have like the lancet fish, which are always so creepy looking. Check these guys. There's just something so ominous about like seeing this giant squid zip around in here. Oh, that's creepy. Wait, I'm sorry. You can ride the pelican eel? I don't like this. Oh, but that is awesome right there. So many cool fish that you guys can check out. I wonder, is there anything for like the polar section? Nah, I don't think so. Hold on. Right, there are some tundra animals at least. There's like the Antarctic toothfish. There's definitely a whole bunch of cetaceans in here. There's an insane amount of cetaceans actually. And what about pelagic? I feel like, oh yeah, here's the cool ones. Yeah, I gotta say, I miss having Buffzoo in our little Planet Zoo community, but it's so awesome that he was able to make all of this happen. Because Zoo Tycoon, I feel like the modding community is that game has kind of been stagnant for a bit, but this was honestly the kind of kick in the pants it really needed. Look how good the tuna work. That is so freaking cool. But yeah, the cetaceans still kind of zoom around a little bit too much. So that's a little bit of a shame, but it's still awesome that we have all of these in here. So freaking cool. It is a little crazy how laggy my game's getting though, so I think I'm gonna end it right here. Thank you guys for stopping by. I know I don't really do too much Zoo Tycoon videos, but I definitely wanted to show off what Buffzoo has been doing, what the Zoo Tycoon 2 community has had recently. This is probably the biggest Zoo Tycoon 2 pack out there right now, so I really suggest you guys check it out. Super awesome if you want to build, like, you know, aquariums and stuff. Thank you guys for stopping by. I always do appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed this quick little video. If you guys want to see more Zoo Tycoon content, definitely let me know. It's always refreshing to come back in here. It's always a treat. Thank you guys. I'll catch you guys later. Have the most wonderful, wonderful days, and goodbye.